Hey y'all, I'm glad you stopped by my kitchen today. Glad to have you. I ran out of coffee, otherwise I would pour you a cup. I wish you were here so I could make you some. Today's video is going to be a recipe that's one that I don't have the measurements for because I made it up. But there's a juice bar in town, and it has a great black bean soup, and it's good for you. It's low inflammatory, which all of us need lower inflammatory foods. It's tastes great. It is vegetarian, vegan, if you're into that. I'm not sure about the gluten-free, but anyway, I feel like it would probably be a good fit for a lot of different eating lifestyles. So, and if you do the Trim Healthy Mama lifestyle, it would probably be, I think it would be an E if you do that lifestyle, and if you don't use as much coconut oil as I used. But you're going to have to research that, because I'm not as good as I want to be on the Trim Healthy Mama ins and outs. But right now, I've already, got the strings off the celery. Now I'm going to tell y'all, celery is like the number one food I can't stand in the world. But I'm trying to learn to be an adult and use it. I like it when it's, sauteed, but I just can't. I think it's the strings. And we're not picky people, and we teach our children to not be picky. But it's just something I've never been able to tolerate all of my life, eating raw. But anyway, I did pull the strings off and chopping it up. I'm going to chop an onion. So we'll have our onion and carrots and celery. Now in French cooking, onion, celery, carrot combination is called mirepoix. I hope I pronounced that right. Mirepoix, something like that. It's been years since I've had French, and it's called onion, celery, and green bell pepper. And Cajun cooking is called the Holy Trinity. So just that little tidbit there. But anyway, I'm going to saute up celery, onions, carrots, garlic. I'm going to saute that. Then I'm going to add, I'm going to saute these items in my Lodge cast iron, which I love. And then I'm going to cook this off in my crock pot, because I'm going to take the kids out to the park in a little bit. And I probably could do this in my new Instapot, but I don't know the timing and everything just yet. So I know the end result I want, and the crock pot's going to give that to me. I'm going to use 2 quarts of my home canned pureed tomatoes, onions, and peppers. And so I'll add that. And I've got 4 cans of organic black beans that I'm going to add. I'll drain them, rinse them, and add that to my soup. And then I will add probably a tablespoon of cumin. Then I will add chopped up jalapenos to the crock pot. And I will put in a spoon of this coconut manna. It's coconut butter. And I'll chop up the cilantro. I might do that toward the end and put that in there, and it'll be great. And also, before we eat it, I will take the immersion blender, and it's a stick blender, and I will put that down in the crock pot just to kind of get a little creaminess going. I won't do it all. I won't blend it all, but it'll just get a creaminess going. And then we're going to eat it. So that's supper, and that's easy, right? So now that you know the recipe, I thought I would just, chat with you for a minute and just kind of give you an update, I guess, on what we've got going on. If you're new to our channel, welcome. We have varied content. Our subscriber base already is varied, which I love. We have folks from different walks of life, and I hope that's a great thing. I hope that you all can find something that you like on our channel, but I mainly hope that you choose to walk life with us. I mean, we're just a family who's sharing our lives with y'all. It takes hours and hours to put a video together. I didn't know that until we started this YouTube journey. So hours and hours, you know, to edit and film and edit and all that kind of stuff. So we have a lot of different folks joining us, and I'm glad. I'm very glad, and I hope that continues. I will say right now, at this point, I would like for y'all, if you haven't subscribed, if you would do that, and here's why. I didn't know much about the YouTube world until we started our own channel, and there are reasons why we started our channel. But I didn't know much at all because it's just hard for us here at home to watch, you know, long videos, or a lot of them, because of our Wi-Fi connection. You know, we go to town and stuff to use Wi-Fi. But first of all, I didn't know how many hours it took, you know, and we're watching free content. It's awesome. Isn't that great? We're able to do that. My friend calls it YouTube University. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if you would subscribe, that would help us. It doesn't cost you anything, you know, like other subscriptions do. But it helps because YouTube allows us to have different features the more subscribers we have. And like, I'll tell you two examples. One, I've been wanting to be able to like post a survey to get an idea of something from y'all on the YouTube feed that y'all have coming through to you, and it won't let me until I have more subscribers. And then also I'm wanting to link some channels and some websites to the videos themselves, and it won't let me. So that's just two examples. And I'm just explaining to you in case you're kind of like me and you didn't know that before. Ooh, there's the floor. Hit the floor. And you didn't know that. So subscribing helps us. It really does help us. Just like, you know, subscriptions in a newspaper or a civic club, or not subscriptions, but memberships. You know. Okay, so that's that. So we really want our subscriptions, our numbers to grow for that reason, so we can add better things. Also, about our content, if you're new to us, we are packing up this house and we are moving. And Lord willing, like, you know, early summer. So the video quality might be not exactly what you want, because what I mean by that is, you know, I didn't pick up my house and it's just becoming, you know, it's almost a free-for-all some days. I've been packing all morning and I didn't have time to clean up for the videos that I'm going to make today. So we need grace on that, just to understand that we are in the middle of that process, but we want to share it with you. And also, as we take things off the wall, you know what I realized? There's more echo in here, and so there's that. So we may have to have grace on that, because there's more echo when you take things off the wall and packing up furniture and things. So that affects the sound. What I did on this is I just got shredded carrots, because I knew I didn't have, oh, there you go. I knew I didn't have tons of time to be cutting up carrots. So I got shredded carrots the other day. So I'm just going to saute all of this together, and then I'll add garlic here in a minute. This is totally, what I did is I took a brain shot. I just made that word up, but I memorized in my head the ingredients that were in this soup based on their little sign at the store, at the juice place. And then I got in my car and I wrote it down. And then I came home. I've already made this once, so I know it works. It's good. Came home and wrote it down. And there's my recipe. And tweaked it, you know. There's always tweaking needed. Okay, well, thanks for joining me, y'all. And just, you know, hit the subscribe. It's been a day and a half already, and it's only noon. hit the subscribe button. Stay with us. Tell your friends. Share a video that you like on Facebook with your friends. That would really help us. And we look forward to just walking life with you, and maybe we get to meet you on our Heritage Homestead journey. Take care, y'all, and I'll see you next time.